The Sabbath was made for mankind, not just the Jews, based on Mark 2:27, KJV. They say the Sabbath is Jewish. They say it's obsolete, irrelevant, a relic of an ancient nation. But who told you that? Your pastor? Your priest? Your imam? Or was it the traditions of men that whispered sweet lies to silence the voice of God? Mark 2:27 echoes like thunder across time and tradition. The Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath. Read it again. Let it burn through the fog of man-made theology. The Sabbath was made for man, not just the Jew, not just the Israelite, not just the Old Covenant. It was made for mankind, for Adam, for Eve, for you. Let's go back, before Abraham, before Moses, before the word Jew even existed. Genesis 2:2-3 says, "And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it." God didn't rest because he was tired. He rested because he was laying a foundation. He was setting a rhythm, a divine appointment. And he didn't sanctify it for himself. He sanctified it for mankind. There were no Jews in Eden, only man and his Maker. And God said, "This day is holy." So who changed it? Who dares claim that something God called blessed and holy was only temporary? Who dares teach that Jesus nailed it to the cross when Jesus himself kept the Sabbath? When Jesus said, "I am Lord even of the Sabbath day," Mark 2:28, he wasn't abolishing it, he was declaring ownership over it. So tell me, you who dismiss the Sabbath, is God wrong for blessing the seventh day? Is Jesus a liar when he said it was made for man, not Jew, not Hebrew, not Israelite, but man? Do you realize what you're doing? You're calling God's word irrelevant. You're saying his holy day doesn't matter anymore. But Malachi 3:6 thunders back, "For I am the Lord, I change not." If God doesn't change and Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever, Hebrews 13:8, then who changed the Sabbath? Not God, not Jesus, not the apostles. The Sabbath was made in Eden. It was confirmed in the 10 Commandments. It was honored by Jesus, and it will be kept in eternity. Isaiah 6:23 says, "From one Sabbath to another shall all flesh come to worship before me." All flesh, not Jews only. All. Why would God restore Sabbath worship in the new earth if it was just for Jews? Answer that, pastor. Answer that, priest. Answer that, skeptic. The Sabbath is not about legalism. It's about love. It's a weekly reminder that we didn't make ourselves, that God is our creator, that we are not machines driven by the calendar of capitalism, but sons and daughters of the Most High. Rejecting the Sabbath is rejecting the very identity God gave you at creation, a human made in the image of God, designed to rest in Him. The Sabbath is not Jewish. It's Edenic. It's eternal. And unless you can erase the seventh day of creation, silence the voice of Jesus, and undo the blessing God placed on it, you cannot deny this truth. The Sabbath was made for you. The question is, will you keep what God gave, or reject it for the counterfeit traditions of men?